Hi, I'm Cari Caldwell, RTT Hypnotherapist for people who feel trapped and undermined by recurring cycles of stress and anxiety. Today, I want to focus on anxiety in the workplace and how this manifests when you've taken up a new role. So, let's say you've recently transitioned into a new job, whether it's a promotion within your current company, a new role at a different organization, or even a complete career shift. This change marks a significant milestone, something you've worked hard to achieve. You're ready to dive in, but anxiety, stress, and a sense of overwhelm are creeping in. This could be down to three things. It could be because you feel out of your depth. It could be because the job is simply not the right fit. It could be a signal that it's time to turn the page and do something else entirely. It could be any of these three scenarios. For the purposes of this video, I want to focus on the first, really feeling the new job is way over your head. It's natural to feel a degree of unease when making a major life change, and a new job would certainly figure. This is because the mind tends to favor what is familiar and resist the unfamiliar. As you step into new routines, responsibilities, expectations, environments, this resistance can manifest as anxiety or self-doubt. You might find yourself questioning, am I really up to this? How will I manage everything? Was this really the right move? Or did I let other people talk me into it for whatever reasons, financial viability, furthering my career prospects, etc. But I'm not sure this really was a good decision on my part. Was this really my decision? Or was I under the influence of too many other people? I was thinking about shifting into my own business. Is this a real stepping stone, or am I just putting things off? Many people have these thoughts when starting a new role. The important thing is to pay attention to some extent, how often you experience them. But what really matters is how deeply they impact you. Are they trailing you when you've left the job, for example, interfering in your personal life? Are these thoughts interfering with sleep? Do you find yourself being terse and short with family members, friends, because your brain has gone into overdrive and you just don't know how to tune it out? This may even spiral into more intense questioning. Did I just get lucky during the interview? Can I really handle these responsibilities? What if people realize I don't really know what I'm doing? When these fears take over, they drain your energy. You're not only trying to meet the demands of a new role, but you're also wrestling with fears of inadequacy and others' perceptions of you. This dual burden can leave you feeling unsteady and is often a sign of what's called imposter syndrome. So, what does that mean, imposter syndrome? To some extent, it is a label. It's a term that's bandied about quite a lot, but we're going to talk more about how it manifests, the effects it has on you. So, at its core, it's a manifestation of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. You may feel your skills, experiences, or background aren't sufficient. Your past successes were due to luck rather than your abilities. This leads to a constant effort to prove yourself, fueled by an underlying fear of being exposed as a fraud. Common symptoms of imposter syndrome include doubting your expertise, your abilities, fear of failure, constantly comparing yourself to others or to your past self when you felt more competent, fear of making mistakes, distrusting your own decisions. Did I make a mistake taking this role? Starting a new position in an unfamiliar environment can heighten these insecurities, making it difficult to establish your footing. You might feel confident one day, only to be plagued by self-doubt the next. It's mentally exhausting, and the cycle tends to perpetuate itself. When your mind is caught in a loop of anxious thought, What if I mess up that presentation tomorrow? What if I fail this project? It clouds your ability to objectively assess your true abilities and the situation you're in, the environment, whether it's a good fit or not. It clouds everything up. Your thoughts shape your perceptions, which in turn influence your habits and emotions. When unhelpful thoughts, fear, self-doubt, or comparison take over, it's crucial to pause and take a step back. The next time you feel overwhelmed, number one, recognize the state you're in. Acknowledge the stress or self-doubt. Don't try to suppress it. Acknowledge the stress or self-doubt without judgment. Recognize it as a state, not an identity. Number two, ask yourself, what's really going on here? How much of what I am thinking right now is actually true? Number three, unplug your thoughts from the emotion. By stepping back from the intensity of the feeling, you allow your brain to regain clarity. When you separate yourself out from the thoughts that fuel imposter syndrome, you create space to understand the underlying patterns driving these feelings. And then you create a better space in which to form a response. To truly overcome imposter syndrome, it's essential to work with the subconscious mind. Hypnosis is an effective and powerful tool that helps you uncover and reframe the inner dialogue shaping your self-perception. By addressing these thought patterns at their source, you can make lasting, positive changes. Stress and anxiety are never just stress and anxiety. There is always a deeper story at play in this dynamic. Understand the dynamic, and you have a stellar opportunity to turn this into a catalyst for creativity, productivity, and deeper connections. Imagine working at full capacity, free from the constant battle with fear and self-doubt. Picture yourself presenting confidently, making clear decisions, and performing at your very best. Happy to receive praise for your work. How would that feel? Confidence, flexibility of mind. When you trust yourself and cultivate mental flexibility, you can evaluate your abilities more accurately. You'll have a much better feel for a new job, if it's the right fit, and what you need to do to grow into it. If not, you'll feel confident in this decision and have a much better idea of what you really want to do and what steps to take to get you there. This gives you a much stronger place from which to make choices and changes that align with your long-term goals. I work with clients one-to-one through my Reset Transformation program, where we focus on anxiety, stress, and confidence building. If this resonates with you, feel free to book a free consultation. You'll find the link below in the comments. We'll discuss your specific situation and whether the program is the right fit for you. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to supporting you on this journey.